What's going on, guys? So, little project for you guys today that we're gonna be doing is actually wiring up a third brake light. So mainly, you see this on like FD cars, mainly any kind of competition style car. They have them actually under their like rear visor or like inside the hatch or whatnot, and it actually like glows out the back. It's mainly to like let the judges know that when they're actually left foot braking, like during like a decel period on the track or whatnot. So I got this on Amazon for like $15. It's an LED like light bar, and it's pretty simple. It comes literally with a power, a ground, and it comes with its own adhesive tape here. So we're just gonna open the hatch and wire it up, and we'll be good to go. So that's what we're gonna do. In the back of the car here, right? So we have our LED strip bar here, or light bar here, and the sticky adhesive is here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the back of the hatch glass on the interior. We're gonna clean that down a little bit, and we're gonna actually mount it up. So on the Z's, they have, for the defroster, they have this like big box. If you can see, it's kind of hard, but there's like a big box here, and it goes all the way down and around. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm actually, from this corner, I'm gonna like match it up just above that. So I'm gonna match up the actual light bar. So the bottom of the light bar is gonna be touching the top of that line there. And I'm gonna run it across this way. So I got the bar mounted up with its adhesive tape. And now I'm just running the wire. So like I said in the beginning of the video, it basically just comes with a power and a ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this basically along this line here, this like electrical line. We're gonna run it around, and we're gonna actually tap into the brake lights. So what you wanna do is obviously put the ground with the ground. And then for your power wire, what we need to do is look up the diagram for the tail lights and whatever the brake switch is. So whenever we're pressing the brake, that's when we want it, like that's the wire that we want to wire this into. We want to tap this into. We don't want to do the actual running light one, because then it'll just be running light the whole time. For like FD purposes or like Pro 2 or whatnot, this only turns on when you actually tap the brake. So that's what we got to tap into. So we're gonna start running the wire, and then we'll get into actually figuring out what wire is the brake switch wire. So Andrew's the electrician master here. So Andrew told me to look up exactly what wires are coming from the brake pedal, from the actual like switch. So I know it's super hard to see, but there's a little box right here, and there's two wires that come out of it. One is like a teal with a black, and one is like a forest green with a red. So we were like, all right, we're gonna follow that to the taillights and see exactly how we're gonna wire them up to here. And then Julian was like, yo, why don't you just hook them up to the third brake light? Because I mean, it's just basically doing that job anyways.
The harness comes from over here.
Yes.
So if you were to hook it up to these, you'd have wire running down, and when you open the
trying to open the trunk, it's gonna pull on it.
Have slack,
yeah,
so that it doesn't rip it out.
So that's what I was doing. So I ran it through here, and I was about to start wiring, and then he was like, dude, if you do that, if you try to lift up the hatch, he's like, it's gonna pull on the wires. He's like, even if they're slack, it's still like, it's not a good idea. Yeah,
it's gonna look sloppy.
So we're like, all right, well, let's see. And then I noticed that anytime I hit my brakes, basically, like, I would have that little indicator on my like dash saying that the brake lights aren't working, and it was the third brake light. So the reason why was because it wasn't plugged in. So this harness here actually runs out from here on the driver's side, comes out, runs along the clips,
body clips,
and then it goes up into here. And
the connector's literally on this side, like facing this way.
Yeah. So with those two pins that we actually come with the L.E.D bar, you can actually pin them directly in. You can actually literally just plug them into here.
One power.
Yeah. So all we did to eliminate that is we're literally gonna do this. It's very simple.
So we're gonna take our black and go right to black on this side here.
Black to black.
And then we're gonna do our red, the signal switch, to the red with a green tracer.
Green, yeah.
And and just make sure you get a good connection. We'll just put this in here.
Here, I'll go hit it and then you can show them.
But yeah. All right, go for it.
Bada bang, bada boom.
Bang.
So
That was
Do it
5
again.
minutes.
Do it again. So you can see both of them.
Yep.
crimp these in there nice and good.
Gucci.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes when these lights don't work, you need to add a LED relay because the old relays won't send the correct power or they'll like disco strobe. So
Okay.
sometimes you'll need that, but in this case we're good.
Word. So now we're just basically looking on how to run our wire, and we're like a nice clean way, and then we're good to go.
And you're gonna put a link
Hell yeah.
to the description
I was just gonna tidy it up
of
right
that
up in here.
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah, I'll drop a link for the exact light bar. I said it was like $15, and it's like that.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
that. Like, this is the easiest thing
2
I've
seconds.
ever had to deal with on this car. This is insane. This piece here is a part of the interior trim for the like hatch. So it's basically lined up like this. So as it's lined up like this, Andrew decided to pull it off. And what we did is we flipped it. And if you're looking at the actual piece here, he had me cut it with a razor blade all the way down and through. So when we actually running the wire, we're actually gonna hide it between here.
It's gonna be like a custom loom.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like its own custom loom, and then we don't have to worry about wiring being all over the place or whatever. It's gonna be super clean and it's gonna look legit. So we did that. So now we're gonna mount it up, basically run the wire through there, put this back up. This is our plug here. So what Andrew showed you guys earlier. So all we're gonna do is like tape that up, make sure it's not gonna come in contact with the hatch metal or anything like that, and then we should be good to go. So sick.
We're just gonna do the little wire tuck action like this, little wire loom.
It's so sick, dude.
Nothing ever goes this smooth, so don't hope that it's all gonna be this easy. Usually cars are much more.
It can be like that Spider-Man shit. Just like...
Nothing ever goes this easy.
Oh, it's
People,
so sick.
If cars go this easy in your life, you are talented or gifted. But today we won.
Or blessed.
So we're gonna take it.
Yeah, bang, bang. So, like I said, we're just gonna clean this up real quick, tape these up, make sure it's gonna be safe, then they're not gonna come in contact with each other, and freaking, we're gonna roll this bitch out and see the finished project. Yeah, boy. This is her. This is freaking her. Obviously, I don't have the SSRs in the rear because I've been torquing down my freaking face bolts, but I love it. I freaking love it. It looks so sick. Like, I was just telling these dudes, this has been a dream. Like, this has literally been like a dream for the longest time, and it's insane. It's here now. It ain't no dream now, boy. Tell you what. So sick. As you guys saw, it was super easy, super simple. It was stupid easy. So as long as you guys follow this video, it should be able to help you guys out. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the link in the description for the actual light bar. And I mean, like I said, it's
1, 2, 3.
honestly. You don't even have to be a engineer or a rocket scientist.
About that one is lining up the third brake light straight.
Yeah, it's literally, that's it. That's the hardest part. Yeah, seriously. But no, it looks great. I'm super pumped. I can't thank these guys enough. And Nedco is gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be a good way to go out, at least for me. But it's gonna be sick. So I'm pumped. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys out with Andrew getting it a little bit for you. But you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.